Hello, Accounting Superstars. This is Professor Don Bush from the Accounting Superstar channel. I've been a professor for about 30 years and a CPA for about that long, and I've got great ways to explain accounting, so you've come to the right place. My dog usually comes down and watches me make YouTube videos. I have no idea why, but maybe he's learning a lot about accounting, so I'm going to take a picture of him here and see if he's ready for another video. Oh, there you go. He doesn't look too excited here. Well, I hope this video doesn't put you to sleep. One thing for sure, it won't be very long. So we're going to figure out how to distinguish between job costing and process costing. And there's lots and lots and lots of companies that do each. And probably companies that do both too. So it depends on the product, depends on the customer. So here's what's going on. Let me get this set up for us here. I'm going to scroll down, split the screen. Here we go. So what I've got here is on the left-hand side in kind of the gray color, I've got a whole bunch of companies and industries. And we're going to look at each and every one of them real quickly and decide, well, would they use a job cost system or a process or other system? And it's real easy to tell the difference between the two. Job cost, whenever the product is custom made, it's going to be job cost, all right? For instance, here's a house right up here. Here's a picture of a house. And this construction guy is building this beautiful custom home. It's one of a kind. There's no other house quite like it. And so they would use a job cost system. They'd have to track the direct labor for this house, the materials for this house, the overhead for this house, and so on and so forth. Now, over here on the right-hand side, I've got lumber. These are logs that are going into a big cutting machine. It has really long, sharp blades. And what it'll do is it'll peel away these logs into thin little sheets. And these sheets will be glued together into plywood. Now, every day at this lumber factory, they make plywood. It's the exact same thing every day, day in, day out. And none of this plywood is unique or special. It's just plywood. And I know that they make different types of plywood, but this is a certain type of plywood that they make. And every day it's exactly the same thing. Now, just speaking for myself, I think it'd be kind of boring to work in such a place. I don't know. Maybe some people like it, but I've never ever worked in a process accounting system. I've always worked in job cost systems. So, but anyways, but I understand both. I can do both. So here we go. Let's look at peanut butter factory. Now, I know they make smooth peanut butter and creamy peanut butter and crunchy peanut butter, but let's say this peanut butter is the same every single day. Well, if this peanut butter never changes, it's always the same thing, it's never custom made, they certainly would use a process system. And we'll learn how to do that. I'll make videos about process systems. You know, if you guys want, hit that like button and hit the subscribe button. Let me know in the comments topics that you need help on, and I'll make videos about them. Oil refineries, they make the same thing day in, day out. They pour crude oil into these giant distilling containers, and they make gasoline, kerosene, just asphalt, all kinds of things. But it's the same thing every day. So process accounting. Launching a communication satellite into space, well, every launch is different and every satellite is different. And maybe they launch a satellite for one company and then maybe a different satellite for a different company. So definitely job cost. A defense attorney, definitely job cost, because every case is different. You know, maybe this attorney defends people who are in car accidents or criminal defense lawyers. I mean, every single client is going to be different. Private detective, same thing. Every single customer is going to be different, have different needs. So a private detective, that would be job cost. Plastic surgery. Well, plastic surgery would be different for each and every person. Maybe somebody wants something done to their nose, and maybe another person wants something done to their elbows or something. Who knows? But every person is different. Every patient is different. Fast food hamburgers. Now, I know with fast food hamburgers, you can get pickles on them or hold the onions and all that kind of thing. But for the most part, it's the same thing every day, day in and day out. And I know different places make different hamburgers and whatever, but I would imagine it's more or less a process or other system. Custom race car engine builder. Maybe they build engines for special races or special vehicles or different size engines, maybe giant race car engines for one application. But since it's a custom race car engine builder, this would be a job cost system. Now, if they made this exact same engines day in and day out, then it would be a process accounting system. Dental floss manufacturer. Definitely a process system. Custom built sailboats, job cost system. Every boat's different. Every customer wants different things. Maybe one customer wants a big screen TV on their sailboat. Maybe a different customer wants a microwave oven, or who knows. Custom built homes, we kind of talked about that already. That'd be job cost. Driveway repair service, that would be job cost. Every driveway is going to be different. Every driveway is going to be a different size. Maybe some driveways are large and some are tiny, and maybe some driveways have horrible holes in them, kind of like my driveway right now. I've got to fix my driveway. And maybe some driveways just need resurfacing. Who knows? Auditing firm, that would be a job cost because every company audited is different and requires different tasks and techniques. Amusement parks. Well, amusement parks do the same thing every day, day in and day out. There's no change. And there's no customization. You just hop in the seat and go for a ride. Hollywood movie production. Every movie is different. Every movie requires different locations, different techniques, different actors and actresses, different storylines. So there you go. Recording a hip hop song is also like recording a movie or making a movie. Every hip hop song is going to be different, and so it needs to be kept track of, the labor and the materials and whatever. Manufacturing stock or production guitars. Every guitar is the same. They just crank them out by the hundreds, maybe by the thousands, and every guitar is identical. That would be a process system. But building a custom guitar for a famous guitar player, maybe like Slash, or I was thinking of Eddie Van Halen, but he died not too long ago. But building a custom built guitar, that would be a job cost system. Some of those guitars can be really pricey. A plywood mill, like up here in the picture, that would be a process system. And a general service car repair shop, well, every car is different. Every car needs different things done to it. So here you go. It'll be a job cost system. So I hope this helped you folks understand the difference between job cost systems and process systems. And it's pretty important to understand the difference because the accounting systems are totally different. And I think job cost systems are kind of fun, and I like them. Process systems, a little slow and boring. I'm not a big fan of process systems. But anyways, who knows? You might end up working in a company that does process accounting. So until next time, folks, hit that like button, hit the subscribe button. Also, I've got a webpage called accountingsuperstars.com. And if you go to that webpage, accountingsuperstars.com, I've got all these videos listed by topic, and that way you can find them easier. So let me know what kind of videos you'd like to see. Until next time, over and out.